Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This much requested video is going to be all about how you can get a job in Dubai. Now I'm a teacher and I was very lucky in that my family run a company that recruits teachers overseas. So I had advice on where to apply, where not to apply, what my CV should look like, how to prep for an interview. I had direct contacts that I could get in touch with. But the process was still quite tricky. And it's tricky because Dubai is very popular. There's people applying all the time. There's people that move around different jobs in Dubai all the time. So a lot of jobs go through word of mouth. And also there's not really a straightforward company that you can just apply for jobs purely for the UAE. Until now, we finally have a new company called UAEteachers.com. Any schools in the UAE are able to advertise their jobs onto this new company and teachers will easily be able to apply for these roles. So if you're a teacher, registered with them, have a look at the jobs, apply to jobs. If you're a school and watching this video, or if you're a teacher, part of a school, involved in the recruitment for the school, then also get onto it and advertise your jobs. Today is just going to be about top tips for getting yourself out to Dubai and living your best life. Was that too cheesy? I might cut that out. Number one, where are you applying to the jobs? Obviously now you're going to apply to UAE Teachers. You might also apply through a friend, perfect. Some reputable recruitment companies like World Teachers, or there are some schools that do accept applications directly. Number two, be open-minded. Dubai is extremely popular. You will have to probably apply to a lot of schools. You will probably be ghosted by a lot of the schools. Don't take it personally. There's a lot of people that are exactly the same as you. A lot of people that want to be here. Be prepared to apply a lot. Be prepared to apply, get rejected. Be prepared to apply, get through different stages, but not to the end. Be prepared to apply to a job and you to get the job. Number three, what is your priority for wanting to be here? If it's that you've heard that Dubai have some amazing schools and you are very, very particular about what schools you want to come for, you're here purely for your career development, then research the schools. Find out which one suits you best. Curriculum is a huge thing over here. We have British schools, American schools, we have IB schools. They all work a little bit differently. So if that's something that is so important to you and you want to make sure you match the school well, then find the school for you rather than find the job. Are you wanting to come here for more money? Is it for better pay? On pay, if you are a young teacher or been teaching for under 10 years, you will be paid more money. You get a package that includes accommodation, which obviously saves you a lot of money. Some schools pay your bills, some schools pay your transport, you get a flight home every year, but your pay is better. If it's not better than the UK, then there's something not going on right there. But if you want to work for a school where you will earn a significant amount of money, go to Kuwait. But the thing is that schools don't advertise how much money you will earn. You find out pretty much at the end, like when you get your offer letter. But you can kind of figure it out if they're a very reputable company. If they're a very reputable school, then they'll pay good money. If it's a school that requires you to work extremely hard, they'll pay you well. So again, if you're coming for the job and wanting to work in an excellent school, develop yourself, develop your career, earn more money, if your main aim is to come out and save, good luck. Maybe you just want to come out for the experience. Maybe you're running away from something. Maybe you want to make new friends. Everyone that comes here has very different reasons, but a lot of them are very similar. And that's what's so amazing about Dubai. You will meet people exactly like you, very similar to you. A lot of you are on the same paths. It might be that you're having a career break and you want to have some fun. Whatever the reason is, if those reasons are more important than the job. Obviously your job is extremely important, and don't just accept anything, but just know what your priorities are. I've got friends that work extremely hard and have an amazing social life. I've got friends that school require them to do less, and they obviously have an amazing social life as well. Maybe it's that you just want to come out here and get your foot in the door. The only thing with that is that most of the contracts are 2 years. So if you're open to staying here for a long time, it's where you want to maybe settle down, or if you plan to stay here for like more than 2 years, then it's okay to just come to a school to get yourself here, foot through the door, and then kind of figure out what kind of school you think would work for you best, as long as you're okay with being in that school for 2 years. Next thing, I think it's number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. CV application is the fun part. Okay, I love talking about CVs. I used to help with this a lot. I love talking about CVs. Make sure it's straightforward, to the point, not too long, 2 pages max. Have your photo on there, have your name, your address, your phone number, your email contact, have your degree top. How many years experience you have. Your CV is looked at for an average of 10 seconds. Skim it and pass it on. Brutal. I can't stress how important this is. What makes you stand out? Everyone's done X, Y, and Z being a teacher. We've all done the same stuff. We've all had similar training. We all use the same things. Mixed ability groups, whatever. We have all done it. What have you done in your school that makes you stand out, or your job stand out? What extra trips, activities have you been involved in? What have you ran? What PD have you done? What training have you done? This is something that's important for Dubai. You're applying to private schools. What do private schools care about? What extracurricular activities can you be involved in, or have you been involved in, that would benefit the school? Parents. What have you done to help support parents? Challenge. These are academic schools. How are you going to challenge those children? How have you challenged children in the past? Reasons to move. Why are you moving? Don't tell the school you're moving to Dubai because you want the lifestyle. Things that you can say are, the sport here is amazing. I've never been involved in more sport than I have since moving to Dubai. Facilities that we have here, you could name something, you can do it in the whole of the UAE. You can get involved in so many things. The culture, you're around so many different people, so many nationalities. The culture here is amazing. That's such a positive. You want to immerse yourself into the different cultures. Travel, it's a hub. If you love traveling, you want to see more places, that's an okay thing to say. As teachers, get a lot of holidays. Those holidays are for us to rest. You can travel. You want to challenge yourself. You want to give yourself growth. It's a personal journey. Moving abroad is an exciting but very scary thing. You've really got to push yourself to do it. So it's okay to talk about that. You want more opportunities. You want better opportunities. Number 5, apply early. These things take time. I started applying in November for a job the following August. Recruitment is hot in January, February, March. It does go later than that. It does happen earlier than that. You can still get jobs last minute. If you want to have as many options as possible, then apply early. Number 6, one of my friends did this and I thought it was clever. They applied for a role that was 2 above them, really. And because not many people apply for the higher roles, then you've got less people to look through, and often the heads of school are the ones looking at those applications. If you've got something that makes you stand out in that, then might go, ooh, like the look of you. Don't think you're suitable for one of our higher roles, but you could be suitable for a class teacher role. And then it went from there. Smart. 7, A cover letter or an application form. This is sometimes requested from schools, but I think it's actually a really good idea because it's when you can pick out some things from that school that match you. You can look at their values, make a comment on them, and you're basically writing a letter directly to the schools. Be prepared to have to spend quite a bit of time changing cover letters and changing application forms to suit the school. If you want the best possible chances for you getting a job, you will have to apply to a lot and you will have to spend a lot of time on it. Put in what you get out. No, what you put in. You get what you get. You get what you put in. Is that the right phrase? And check those application forms. I've heard people that have had, I've seen people that have spelling mistakes, writing their name not with a capital letter. Just check them. Get your friend to check them. Get them checked. Like, check them. Take your time. It will be worth it. Number 8, interview. You're through to the next stage. But this is when you need to start being professional. Well, not start being professional, but be professional. Dress very smart. You don't have to dress smart in school, really, depending on your school. Most of the time you don't. If you're in a Zoom background, make sure that it is blank behind you or a suitable backdrop. Try and have a chat, be yourself. It's formal, but you can have some informal elements to it, but just don't say that you want to come out to Dubai to have fun or for a good experience. Use the words like personal growth, career development. Don't ask about pay. They're weird about this. There might be a scale and you'll be somewhere on that scale, but don't negotiate pay until you're actually offered. When you get your offer letter, read it. Don't be afraid to question things, but just be careful to do it in a professional way. Professional, be professional, be professional. Your package. You will get flights, medical, salary, accommodation. Make sure they're all included. You need them all. You might get given an accommodation allowance. Anything under 60,000 dirhams for the year is probably not a very good package. So you're best to go with the school accommodation if you're being offered less than that. And my final piece of advice would be have something lined up before you come out. I know you probably want to get here as soon as you can. I know you probably want to take the first job that comes here because you just want to get out here. But take your time and have something lined up before you come out. Unless you've had enough with wherever you are and you want to just have a bit of time, if you've got enough money where you can expense yourself for a few months while you get something sorted, then fine, do that. But it just makes it so much easier for you to if you've got something already lined up. And my next video is going to be all about what happens when you actually land in Dubai, and it's still a bit complicated when you do that, and it's even more complicated if you don't have a job in terms of visas and things. Yeah, I hope that is going to be helpful for all you teachers that will be out here very soon. And I'm sure there's bits in there that can help other people that are looking for jobs. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I will really try and make sure the next one is not too far away. Thanks for all the support and love, and I never know how to finish these videos. I always do like the most cringiest things.